and Stuart Hooper. Or Corvisiero. Tom Wood goes on. Tom Wood, a man who's always full of fire. Here's Stephen Myler, and it's George North on his shoulder, running the trail line. Dixon to Foden. Good series of phases this from Northampton, but look at Jonathan Joseph there, driving Peacey back, and Bath come flooding in, and away goes Watson! And there is no one to stop Watson from scoring! What a moment for Bath! They seized the opportunity, and it all came about through suffocating pressure.
Looking for the maul. Billy Vunipola has it. Luther Burrell is in the middle of that driving maul. There are very few England backs out there. Haskell will have to go on his own because there's nobody to his right. Now England flood that area. Jamie Roberts tackles George Ford. Youngs goes on his own. Bigger with the tackle, trying to hold up the England scrum half. It's there for Robshaw. Burrell, Brown, Watson follows through, and referee checks. It must be a try for England. Just waiting for confirmation. Have England turned this over? They have. Ben Youngs comes away with it, and they have a real chance here. Ben Youngs still going. Youngs into George Ford. Ford weaving up to within 5 metres, 6 metres. Anthony Watson.
These sort of positions.
Webber finds Tom Wood again. Ben Morgan with the white scrum cap has the ball at the back of the driving maul. England have to use it. Away comes Morgan. Those are the French posts just behind Henry Slade. Anthony Watson, footwork by Watson, try for England!
You cannot beat individual skill and magic. I mean, Bruce Delant is a quick, snipey.
Webber to throw. Finds Cruz. Straight to Slade. Burgess. Farrell on the loop. Johnny May in from the wing. Watson for try number 2. His try, England's try.
I actually saw England practice this before the game, and it was all done at probably half pace.
And it's a real threat for Ireland at the moment. Taken by Courtney Laws. Launchbury on for his 24th cap. It's a blood replacement for Jack Parling. And part of this England drive. Tom Young's holding at the base. Ben wants it now, gives it to George Ford. Crossfield kick meant for Anthony Watson. Zebo goes up. Oh, Watson's got it! Paris was the worst England had played for a long, long time. It had to be better today.
England with a penalty.
Number 6 not to lead.
Ford, Joseph, Kieran Brooks. This is Farrell, and this is Morgan. And then Hooper's all over Barrett.
See a slight change from England. They're trying not to take the ball into contact of where Pocock and Hooper are.
Got it away wonderfully to Joseph. He's got one to his right. And the strike scored by Watson. Maybe Anthony Watson.
Consequently had to miss out. Allowed Richard Wigglesworth to go, but Danny Kerr really looking forward to this evening. Getting this on his rugby CV. Lovely pass. Scoop releases Jack Noel. The Exeter chief flying down the wing. Anthony Watson's going to beat him to it. Is he down there now? The referee will go back and look at this to see whether Watson was ahead of the kicker. But England think they got their first try.
Question marks over Good's pass. Penalty advantage. Should be a relatively simple try from here.
Pulled, quick hands to Good, and Watson scores the first try in the first half and the first try in the second half. And for what it's worth, the bonus point is there for England.
More elaborate move from the base of that scrum. I think he's taking it out of the second.
Everyone wearing black, just digging so deep right now before Homer breaks, and Watson scores the winner. Potentially, if that's confirmed, there will be a conversion to win the match.
Again, Ireland hold the scrum firm as the first effort, and then England come away a little bit of momentum, and Brown sees a gap, and Murray across to make the tackle. McCluskey there as well. Murray has been magnificent so far. Here's Ford operating in a little bit of room, and out wide is Noel, and Earls across to close the angle and chop the tackle down. Good work by Keith Earls. Noel holds onto the ball. Sexton in there along with Henshaw to make the tackle, and Ireland again tear in at the breakdown, and Heaslip screams for a knock forward, but the referee not interested. It's there for Haskell, but Earls ain't going to let him pick it up. Ireland come through the middle and then are told to go back. Vunipola, Best is there, and Ireland through Stander grab a hold of the ball, and Farrell fires himself in to clear out, and England 6 metres short with options both ways. One of them is Dan Cole, and Cole tries to run over the top of Donegal Ryan, who holds on. England have numbers there, but the execution isn't there because Ireland have infringed, and they have the advantage, and they take the advantage, and over goes Watson for the try, and England's pressure finally counts, and the execution.
Vunipola just come around the corner. They just look so comfortable with ball in hand at the moment. They look like they're really enjoying themselves.
Quickly off the top by Rob Shaw. Knowles off his wing. Nicely from Marler to Itoje. But he breaks through. He's got Mike Brown there as well. And Anthony Watson, they're cheering already. That's what England have been threatening to do for all of this half.
Find, set.
Vunipola. A chance to get ahead of steam up at last. Ben Youngs, he's clear. Ben Youngs, now he looks for support. Anthony Watson on the outside. Watson for England! Is that the try that seals the Grand Slam?
Well, that shows what you can do if you get quick, scrum ball, don't play for penalties.
Feet to disrupt the ball.
Line out again to Laws is clean, and Youngs finds Ford and finds Farrell under pressure once more. It's Joseph ghosting through, and here goes Watson, and England have three. I'm afraid whenever they've had the ball in hand in Scotland's 22, that blue defence has been shredded.
What a quality of the passing.
Is on the Barbarian side, and a clearing kick made by Gatland, and that relieves a fair bit of the pressure, but it's only temporary. Ball lost in contact.
Rock.
Laidlaw waiting.
Available.
Had a glance to this side. He goes to the far side. Gave it on to Jamie George. Now it's with Mako Vunipola. Laidlaw again. Handed on. Here's Moriarty. Almost got his way through Moriarty. They're only 10 metres away. Quick clearance required. Here's Watson. First try of the tour. Comes in the 52nd minute.
Match wears on. England line up, won by Maro Itoje, recovered from a hip injury to play, and immediately England releasing the big heavy runners, and few bigger than Ben Teo. And then Ford neatly out to May, and immediately Watson! The picture perfect, English start. First time they've had hands on the ball, and they puncture into the scrum. It has to be a credible feed. Credible is the phrase the referees are using. And May, once more, he's been busy popping up in midfield, and he's released
Anthony Watson again, and off Watson goes, and he's shrugging off Italian tacklers, and he's got that down.
Well, even if he doesn't get there, Nick, I think it's a penalty try because it's a no-arms tackle that knocks him towards the touch.
Amazing. Laws there again. Carl Sinclair. Hines. Ford. England might have an extra man here. Watson goes on. Marchant and Thokada Singer.
Kelly, go blue!
Italy defended well, drifted across. Mark Wilson. There's Ford and Sinclair with hands again to find Laws. Lovely deft touches from Sinclair these days. And here is Anthony Watson, who's back after all that time out injured. Back for the run-up to the World Cup. And what a class.
Hit it wide!
Sweet Chariots rings out around the Oita Stadium. Australia win themselves a penalty. Nick White takes it quickly and is away. Finds support. Samu Karevi, Courtney Beale cuts back the other way. Chased down by Jonathan Joseph, the last of the Serbs. Anthony Watson picks off the pass. The job is complete. No stopping England now. They were marching into the semi-final, and now they're racing.
Time Leicester Tiger, of course. Myler for Hoskins. Myler again to nobody in particular. That's dangerous. It's loose, and Watson is onto it. And control is required here from Watson. Sliding in. Pure quality. Anthony Watson sweeping up the loose ball and delivering Bath's second.
Yeah, it's poor delivery from...
He's up against the post. Phipps has stayed in there and done enough to prevent them going over on that occasion, but Josh McNally against his former side. Picks goes, Burrows for the line. Held up just short once again. Ben Spencer decides to go open and crashing through and over for the try.
I do wonder if Bath had worded themselves at half-time in terms of changing their tactics. They look like they've tried.
Descends over Bath with Spencer on the ball on the 10-metre line. He's gone backwards and ended up with Tom Dunn. And was Stuken a little bit of space. Drops the shoulder into Sheedy. Again, turnover ball. Morahan on the break. Bez will threaten or drop ball in front of Pietau. Hacked forwards. Bath are onto it. And it's Anthony Watson who has stolen through.
9, stay 10. Hold! Over.
Bayliss with line-out ball. Reed for Chudley. Redpath. Chudley again. Priestland looking to find Watson. And Johan Lloyd, caught out. But brilliantly worked by Anthony Watson. That's his second of the afternoon. And he's given Bath a fighting chance.
Yeah, it's a lovely work, take and try. Didn't think the number.
Not a throw 50-50.
There's Curry. The inside ball to Watson. Watson! The 4th minute. And Anthony Watson. His first appearance in the Six Nations this season. And what a step there.
Could have done with a right-footed kicker there. And England got a bit of space through Farrell. Elliott Daly, ball in both hands. Johnny May, lovely tip on to Henry Slade. He's popping up in good positions. Is the England outside centre. Now it's Sinclair, the ball in behind Maro Itoje, but no knock on. Beautiful by Courtney Laws. Johnny Hill. And here's Watson's going to coast his way through to the line. And that Italian defence was sucked into the vortex by England.
Easy. All you're trying to do is to get again.
Here's Varney. Now can they do the right things inside the 22? This is where the Italians are inclined to lose composure, run out of ideas as the phases build.
Can they create here? No, they can't. They just give the ball away to Anthony Watson, and Gurbisi, with all his pace, is not going to catch the British and Irish Lion, Anthony Watson, who scores his second try, and with it, the bonus point for England.
Bigger. Youngs. George Ford. Crucial intervention there from George North, but there is an advantage, so England have 3 points if they want them, but it gives them the security of a free hit. Carl Sinclair out there to Youngs. There's George. Chance for Anthony Watson. He's got the ball down. England have got the try.
Excellent try from Anthony Watson. Great feet to step inside.
Haven't done. They're taking tremendous, putting tremendous pace on the ball. The runners are absolutely superb.
Youngs inside there from Ford to Farrell. Well, there's so much more continuity here about England than we've seen so far in this championship. Billy Vunipola not getting anywhere that time. There's the ball for the scrum half. Ford, Mako Vunipola. Here's Henry Slade. 3 metres away this time, England. Youngs, Ford, and now surely for Watson. And Anthony Watson gets his 4th try of the championship.
Well, where have you been, England? Again, offloading the balls, people coming flat, coming with pace.
Not quite finding touch. 1 or 2 alarm bells ringing really now for Zebra for the first time this afternoon. They're down a man. It is the opportunity that Bath, well, they've had to be patient. There's the offload from Thokana Singer, and through goes Orlando Bailey, and it's Bailey out to Watson. Well, whether he's wearing a white shirt, a blue shirt, or the alternate jersey of Bath, he just...
Liam Williams right up there with play 2. And now Courtney Laws. Is it just a matter of time before the Lions get their 8th try of the match? They've got 3 already in the second half to go with those 4 of the first half. And of course, against 14 men, the Sharks are being stretched somewhat.
No, short of the line, short of the line.
Here the referee's called there just short of the line. And he said short of the line. It's just short. That's how close they are. Murray. Now, which way does it go? It goes to Watson, and he's got in alongside the upright.
Showing a lot of patience here. The Lions got into the 22. The ball was a bit...
Yeah, this evening at Loftus Versfeld.
Curry.
Tom Curry already with a try. And out from Wyn Jones.
No, don't go in that, don't go in that 20. Good work.
Bigger. To an unsuspecting Sinclair, but he's managed to get it away to Anthony Watson. This man's quick. Beautiful little sidestep, but is there going to be a tackle? No, there's not. And another man who gets a brace of tries here tonight.
Oh, Anthony Watson. That's why he started all those 3 test matches against the All Blacks.
Fits and starts, but this is looking like champion stuff once more.
Yeah. Very, very impressive as Van Poelfleet.
Smith from a long way out, but Esterhazen gives it a go, and there's the bonus point try. Quinn's pressing the gamble button. Anthony Watson pressing it to the floor. And Leicester have been brilliant on their...
10 minutes, Leicester.
Time to strike, you feel. Lovely ball for Cracknell at full pelt. Driven back by Tuasui. Desperate times these for Gloucester. Tigers pouring forwards. Wind behind them. The skipper organising. Liebenberg slinging bodies out of the way. Now playing with another advantage. Here's Dan Cole.
Okay, back
clambering onwards. Van Poelfleet. Watson!
It's a brilliant finish from Watson. No real right to score it apart from George McGuigan's throwing style very well.
Yeah, former Newcastle teammates, of course. Ben Morgan not able to cling on to that, so Tigers once again able to bear down on that try line. Kelly, space opening up, still for Watson! A second for the winger, a third for Leicester.
The catch there from Liebenberg, screaming the encouragement. Ben Young's moving into position, so too Ollie Cracknell. Being held up at the moment by Bristol, so there goes Youngs. Well picked up by Pollard. The kick pass to Watson. Watson with a step. And a second try for the Tigers. Precision.
Find them from somewhere, because there's a lot of ageing bodies in that Welsh side in this Welsh squad, and they can't go on forever. Owen Stiperick, Alan Jones and others. Lee Halfpenny too. Jack Van Poortvliet, lovely move. Max Mills from Owen Farrell was an England player taken out off the ball there and pushed forwards. They might score yet though, Farrell. They must use the extra men, and England do. And it's Anthony Watson who scores. Can you feel the Red Rose drumbeat in this stadium?
Leinster defending the line now for the first time proper in this game. Penalty advantage, not rolling away. The Tigers looking for something to end the half and give themselves something to build on going into the break. Still there. Ball at the back with Clare, he leaves it. Liebenberg, Van Poortvliet, out it goes to Watson. Leicester have their first try, and it's Anthony Watson who gets it.
Yeah, he's lethal if he gets any chance, and again, Leicester
still with the forwards. Whiteley trying to pick the perfect moment. Makes it go longer to Kata. Skinner is onto the Tigers' centre.
Still penalty advantage.
Still playing with the advantage. Martin with a third go of this set. Montosha, the captain, wriggles free. They can reset from here. Visa plays scrum half. Kata just over the top to Watson, who can run it home. And the Tigers get on the boards. Finally, nearly an hour on the clock, but Anthony Watson crosses.
Got a lot of metres.
And they rev the engine immediately, straight off the start line at that driving maul.
He's bound. You bound him. You bound him.
And Newcastle, for the time being, have few answers to this.
Just need to hide that ball back.
Start looking.
Hip.
Van Poortvliet plays, Woodward, Shilcock, wide they go for Anthony Watson. Lovely action on that pass. Sit down Obbity in goal. Watson's in. A try that will mean the world to Anthony Watson after all he's been through. All those injuries, all that heartache. He's back on the score sheet, and that was predatory.
So much quality in what Watson does.